Another YouTube video, why not? Yes people, and I know it's been a while, it really has. I think it was the Mexicana video. But anyway, welcome back to our next with me, Danny. Big shout out to everybody who asks where all the content is, where all the videos are, where the podcast is, and things like that. I really do appreciate it. It's just been one of those things. First of all, for the podcast, me and Tess have been mad busy just doing our own lives, so it's just really been difficult to link up and do something. So that's why the podcast has been put on ice. As for trainers, now, I did get the Adidas Pulse Beat SPZLs, but it was when the Queen passed away, and I just felt a bit insensitive just to do some videos, just because I didn't think it was the right thing to do. So I might actually drop a video on them, because they're still like, I've still not worn them yet. And also, not that I've not been into trainers, because there's been a few things that have come out. I really like the Adidas Jap Athens, some of the colourways that have come from size and things like that. But I'm just being a bit more careful, like probably most people should be at the minute, with like how much energy bills and other things costs, I hate using the phrase, but cost of living crisis and stuff like that. So I'm just being a bit careful what trainers I buy myself, and obviously that makes that there's not as much content to come out. But it's not because I don't love trainers. I've also got a family to look after, and like many of you guys are. But anyway, less waffling, because I have actually got some shoes for today, obviously. The good guys at 7 Store have sent me an early pair of Adidas Triest. I don't really know how you pronounce it, to be honest. I do know it's from a place in Italy that they're named after. And if I'm being brutally honest, that is about it. I've not done too much research on this pair. There's plenty of information out there for you to go and look. But one of the things I will say is, and I have said it a lot of times before, I do get hit up a little bit. It just comes with the nature of a YouTube channel. Do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want the other? And I only take product that I would buy myself. So I'm just putting it out there. That's why you won't see me getting a pair and always slagging them off, because I just wouldn't take the pair. But anyway, we digress. So here we go. Check these bad boys out. What we're saying about these. If I'm being honest, when I first saw them I thought, I'm not too sure about them. Maybe a little bit boring, a bit cream, a bit brown, a bit vanilla, a bit basic bitch for want of a better phrase. But then they've come through, and do you know what? I really like them. I do wear a little bit of, I even purposely put on a brown hoodie to kind of like, you know, just being a bit of an idiot with it. But they are actually really nice. So around the toe, I always love trainers that have like a little T-bar on the toe. So this is like a creamy greyish suede around the front. And then I wasn't too sure off the pictures, but this is like a leather. Well, it's not like a leather, it is leather. So it's leather all the way down the sides, leather stripes, all around. You got a nice little heel tab. And one thing I sometimes think with City Series trainers is when they just put this kind of Bermuda sole on them, that it just stands out and doesn't go with the rest of the shoe. But because of the colours of the stripes, I feel like this really goes. People were saying, I've seen some comments saying, oh, bit late in it for summer. And I'm like, a little bit, I can understand that with the cream, but I actually think this is a really good autumn shoe. I'm going to be rocking these, and you'll see some pictures on Instagram. I'm going to go out and kick some leaves and stuff like that, if I can be bothered doing things like that, maybe not. But yeah, I think these really good for an autumn shoe. You get like that rubberised dimply tongue on there, so that's a nice little touch, because I always feel like these ones stay in place a little bit more, whereas some of the tongues kind of slip down the side and slip around the corner and stuff like that. Now I have, look, these are actually fresh out of the box. I've not done anything with them whatsoever. So I am just going to give you some sizing advice, because I did see a little thing online saying actually these size up a bit big and you might have to go down a little bit. So let's have a look. These are a size 8. As you saw from the side, I am a size 8, and they are a teeny bit big. Would I go down full size? Would I go down half size? There's potential to go down half size there. I think once laced up, are they going to be okay, or are they going to slip off? So I'll probably cut the bit out where I go for a walk around my living room and see how they fit. But I actually think you could go down half size. And I think if I was in the shops, I'd definitely be trying a pair on and trying half size down. If you're entering the raffle, like the 7-store raffle, which is up live, and I'll put a link down there. Again, I would go half size down. If you like your trainers a little bit snug like I do, they're just a teeny tiny. Little things like, because it's a leather around the inside of the shoe, it just means that your socks slip a little bit. So you kind of need to have them a little bit tight, I feel. Also leather stretches a little bit. So I would be going half down in these, 100%. So there we go. I just think they're a really good looking shoe. Quite simple, but just a good looking trainer. The other thing that's really, really good about these, 85 quid. Come on. £100 is like what I expect to pay at least for a good pair of trainers. 85 quid is a bit of a little steal. I know it's still 85 quid, but in the grand scheme of things, £85 for a nice pair of trainers, I don't think is too bad. So there we go. I don't think there's any difference between the two trainers. But you do get a pair of brown laces. I'll drop some pictures on Instagram as well, so you can have a look at those. Ooh, brown laces are interesting. I'm going to have a bash at that. And yeah, I think that's it for the Adidas Triest, however you pronounce it, I have no idea. I might, like I just alluded to at the beginning, I might bring the Pulse Beats back out and do a video on those. Like I said, I do appreciate everybody who always constantly reaches out and asks for content. It is like really humbling. It's just part of the case that I don't have either the product or I've just been busy because my life's busy. Do you know what I mean? So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. See you next time, Alex. Bye.